Isabel? Nah. Zom Piggy? Sorry, no. Flamingo? Maybe not. Oh, hello, my Fumble family, and welcome back to the Kaden Fumblebottom YouTube channel. What am I doing? Why, I'm just going through all of my children and picking out which one's my favorite. All the other ones get cast to the side and thrown in the irrelevant child pile. It's a parent thing. In relation to tossing my kids to the side and not caring about them, today's video concept sort of traces along the lines of that concept. Because today, I'm going to be going through the catalog, going to the last page of each individual accessory and seeing which item is the least favorited out of every hat, hair, face, neck accessory, shoulder accessory, and so on. This is excluding UGC creators because I'm not about to like make fun of someone's UGC creation that's like real art and stuff like that. But no, this is all items made by Roblox, the least favorited items ever made by Roblox. Now let's go through them and see if they're all that bad or if people just have some whack opinions, which often they do. Which, oh my god, wait, I'm gonna buy this real fast before we continue this video. No particular reason, I just want to present a hand, okay? Okay, first things first, we are in the limited section. So this is where the limited edition items go. And the least favorited limited edition item is apparently this hat right here, the Steam Park, I don't know how to say that. Aether Spectacles or something like that. It has 3,228 favorites and 3 owners. I can see why it's not all that favorited. It's probably not all that known, but the people who do own it are pretty interesting people here. We got somebody who looks like they're kind of Albert, but like if he was like a block of tofu or maybe like an ice cube or something. And then we got some guy below him that's he's a bird. And then the guy below him is Matt the I don't know how to say that, but it's a very cool Roblox person that's been around for a long time. It might be an admin, I think they're an admin, yeah. Anyways, that's actually quite the interesting hat for our first one. On to the next one here, we have the least favorited face accessory, which happens to be the leather eye patch by Roblox. It is 150 Robux, and it only has 2,320 favorites in total, which is not all that much. Honestly, I don't get it. I think this is a pretty dang nice hat. This is a really like solid texture for a hat, and they also have like an alternative version that's just that but pink, and it sells for almost 5,000 Robux. So like, why is this one so disliked as compared to the pink version of it? But all in all, I don't think this is a bad hat at all. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a pity purchase. Can we get a clap for the pity purchase? Woo! Next up, we have the least favorited front accessory, so like ties, bow ties, necklaces, stuff like that. And it happens to be called pencil thin tie. I can kind of see why this is one of the least favorited hats on Roblox. It looks kind of like a French fry that has a little bit of ketchup dipped at the end, and then it kind of got burnt to the crisp at the 2 points at the ends of it. So it doesn't exactly look like a pencil. It has some strange markings on the back, possibly curse markings. If you eat this French fry, you may turn into a demon sorcerer. That's just a fair warning. You also may raise your sodium levels. That's also a fair warning. I can completely see why this isn't one of the most loved hats on Roblox, but I don't think it's terrible. So let's go ahead and give it a pity buy. Pity buy. Woo! And on to the next item. The next item happens to be this right here. Okay, there's some actually really interesting items out of the ones that go on your back or shoulders. What is this? Shoulder friends? Yes, this is shoulder friends. The least favorited shoulder is the Karen Scale Paldrons, or however you say that. It kind of looks like E.T.'s fingers are like coming out of crystals, so I can see why it's not all that favorited. But at the same time, it's kind of a cool hat too. Like it's got like diamond spikes, and I think that's kind of interesting. Next to this hat was this, the Llama of the Week Trick or Treat because it's like you know, like it's a little pirate llama. It's so cute. I think that's kind of adorable. I think this llama deserves more attention, and I will favorite it and give it a pity buy because it definitely deserves it. This llama is going home with me today. Okay, I was wrong about the front accessory earlier. That was a neck accessory when I said front accessory earlier. This is the front accessory. The least favorited front accessory is this right here. It's called the Cryptid Hunter badge, and let's click on it here. It's by Roblox. It is an interesting looking badge. It looks like something out of like It kind of looks like something out of like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, you know, from Harry Potter, like trilogy world, whatever, not trilogy, world series, whatever it's called, Wizard World. Let's read the description and then we'll decide what to make of this. It says, the official badge from the Cryptid Hunter Society. As they say, Veni, Vidi, Credo. Is that, what? I came, I saw, I conquered. Oh my god, Roblox! What have you done? Who did you conquer?
What have you taken over, Roblox, please?
I don't think it's a terrible item. It's an interesting item. It kind of gives me like mystic myth vibes, you know? If you own this item, you may just be a part of a secret society. So I'm gonna give it a pity buy. Here we have the least favorited Roblox back accessory, which is at a whopping 11,000 favorites. Kind of a lot of favorites for the least favorited accessory. The description of this is, you are super. You are Roblox. You are a hero. This cape's for you. Okay, that's an interesting description, I guess. Like, thanks for calling me all those things. I guess this cape is for me. So it's actually called Soup R Hero Cape. It's, you know, it's like Roblox R Cape or whatever. It's not a bad hat. It's really not. It's just a simple hat. And there's plenty of awesome capes on Roblox, so I can kind of see why this one is one of the least favorited out of all the capes on Roblox. But here's what it looks like on the avatar. It fits pretty good. It's actually pretty cute. I like the classic style. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a pity buy. Okay, here we have waist accessories. The least favorited one happens to be the skunk tail. Why you guys hate skunks? They got stinky butts, but they got big hearts. Okay, start loving skunks more. Okay, so here's the skunk tail. The description is, standing behind this guy in line could have some serious consequences. Me and this skunk can relate because this guy has some stinky gas. But that's just a part of life. Some people are more like skunks than others. Anyways, this is a really cute tail. I think it's pretty adorable. It does kind of look like loose cat hair, just got like smeared all over it. And it also does kind of look like Ursula from The Little Mermaid's hair. But at the same time, it's not bad, and I like skunks, so I'm gonna give it a pity purchase. Congratulations, skunk tail. You've been given the Kaden slap. Okay, here we have the least favorited face on all of Roblox. Once upon a time, this was 77 Robux. It is now being sold for 7,000 Robux. It is called McCann face. And let's see the description of this face here. It says, from the banks of the Ban was the skipper on the Irish Rover. I feel like Jacksepticeye should be reading this.
Oh, did you say my name, Kaden? It's me, Jacksepticeye here to read the description of this Roblox face. Let's see here. It says, from the banks of the Ban was the skipper on the Irish Rover. Oh, God. It's not me voice acting.
Anyways, this face is a very interesting one. You know, it's got a little tattoos on the face. You permanently have clovers tattooed on your cheeks. You must be a very big fan of St. Patrick's Day. No hate to you. It looks like quite a few people own this. In fact, 1,777 people at least own this face. And that being said, there is only 6,522 people to favorite this face out of all time. There are new faces on Roblox. There are faces on Roblox that came out 2 weeks ago. And they have far more favorites than this face does. I don't really get it. I don't think it's a terrible face at all. I don't personally want it, but I don't think it's bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a slap of approval. Here we have the least favorited gear on all of Roblox. This is called the Spring Crossbow by Roblox themselves. And the description reads, this crossbow fires at your foes to do 12 damage per hit. What? A massive 12 damage per hit? I can't imagine why nobody wants this! Occasionally, you'll fire spring flowers, which do double damages. Spring flower? This spring crossbow? I thought you meant it had like a spring action crossbow. You mean it shoots the season spring? It's kind of cool. I'm gonna buy it. That's kind of wizardry, you know? I'm gonna purchase that. I give it the slap of approval. And a non-pity purchase. An interested purchase. We have the least favorited avatar animation emote of all time. It is Shrug. Believe it or not, it is Shrug, and it has 1 million favorites. That's the least favorited animation. What? Really? No, there's no way. No, I lied. I'm sorry. Here we have the actual least favorite animation, and it's called Rock On by Roblox. Currently goes for 80 Robux, and it's just you going like this. Heck yeah, dude. So I don't think it's that bad of a MO, really. I think it's kind of a cool one. I think I'll buy it. I'll give it a non-pity purchase and a slap of approval. Next, we have the least favorited hat of all time. This is a face accessory, mask, or whatever you want to call it. And it is called Hip Hop Ninja. Is it a hip hop? A hippie to the hop ninja. And the description is defending the dojo one rhyme at a time. That's pretty cool, I guess. It has 3,163 favorites, which is a lot of favorites, but not a lot for a hat that's been around for a very long time, and for the least favorited hat that Roblox has made. I don't think it's terrible, honestly. I think the concept is cute and funny, and for that alone, I will give it a pity purchase. And now, last but certainly not least, we have the 2 least favorited hairs made by Roblox of all time. And those hairs are as follows. We have the Two-Faced King, which is a very interesting set of hair here. It's been favorited 3,251 times. The description is, no one still living knows what he hides under the mask, but I'm pretty sure it's a robot laser eye. I think it's a pretty solid description. It's a pretty solid haircut too. I just don't think too many people want to be the Two-Faced King. There isn't too many people who they wake up in the morning and they say, ah, what a beautiful day.
I want to become a mutated king with a robot laser eyeball.
So I can kind of see why it's not one of the most favorited hats of all time, but I don't think it's bad, so I'll give it a pity purchase. And now last, but certainly not least, we have the Icy Mohawk, which looks like it was ripped straight out of Rick from Rick and Morty's head, honestly. See this guy right here? That guy's Rick. See this? That's Rick. If he was punk. There's no denying it. That's literally just Rick hair, but I mean it looks really good if you ask me. It's not a bad hat at all. It's like icicles. I think it's kind of clever and it's punk rock. So going off of those factors, I will give it a non-pity purchase because I do like it. And with that burp, that marks the end of this video. My Fumble family, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and sub if you haven't already. Turn on notifications because that does help me out a whole butt ton. And until next time, since we ended on hair, why don't I go ahead and give you a hair slap.